I love J.J. Watt, and he deserves to, all the best. And now he's going to be going wherever he wants to go. And I came on the air with a list of all teams that could use him, and it's all teams. Every last team could use him. So he's going into that spot, into that comfort zone right now. What is the misinformation, do you think, that Cal McNair is referring to, and how in the world do they get Deshaun Watson?
I'm sure what he thinks. This is just my guess.
Yes.
Okay. I shouldn't say I'm sure, but my guess is that he thinks that his relationship with Deshaun Watson has been mischaracterized. When Deshaun Watson, David Mulugheta, his agent, and Cal McNair had either a Zoom meeting or a three-way phone call, whatever it was, and Deshaun Watson made it clear that he really wanted to have a say, or he at least wanted to be in the conversation, about some of the future moves with this organization. It seems that Deshaun Watson feels that he was there was some subterfuge here, and he was never told what was going to happen until actually Nick Caserio was named. And all I can figure, and my guess is that that's not the way that Cal McNair sees it. But Cal McNair cannot gain anything today by publicly saying that, I disagree with Deshaun Watson's characterization of this event. Now, maybe it's something else. I don't know. But I'm not a Texans beat guy. I'm just looking at it from afar.
Yes.
And in my opinion, Rich, it might get to a point where it's going to be exceedingly ugly. But if I'm Nick Caserio, I'm just going to say, we're not trading you. This is lunacy. We're not trading you. We have to fix this. I mean, Rich, this is 5 months ago or whatever it was, 6 months ago. Deshaun Watson has a tearful press conference thanking everybody for, giving him this mega contract. 5 months later, it's over. It's just, I don't know. It's a little precipitous. So at the very least, I think that Nick Caserio and David Culley need to sit in a room or a virtual room with him and have a totally, absolutely 1,000% off the record conversation about where they are.
Peter King here on the Rich Eisen Show. I don't know, Peter. You know what I mean? And again, I just want to make clear that I'm not sitting here saying the Texans shouldn't have just let J.J. Watt walk out the door because it's a high-class gesture for a high-class individual. They have a problem with their main guy. All right, J.J. Watt, the reason why they say go because you want out is because they feel that he's given his time and maybe his past great years are behind him. Deshaun's a different story. There is still a guy that they need to smooth things over and to let their heartbeat walk out the door when their other heartbeat is saying, I want out too. And they're like, no. As a matter of fact, forget it. Don't even think about it. And then they come out and say there's misinformation. And we could sit here and say that he will sit down with everybody eventually. But you could see from all the other reporting out there that his people or people close to him are talking about lists of other teams and who's on it and who's not. They're not even close to setting a Zoom meeting is what it sounds like to me. And how does that work out with the new league year coming up, right? I mean, like right now, the Jets are in the market maybe for him and 49ers, or he wants to go maybe to the Broncos. Once the new league year hits and they might go in another direction or certainly the draft, there's no turning back. There's no turning back on that. I
don't know if there's turning back or not. Here's the point I would make about releasing J.J. Watt versus allowing or trading Deshaun Watson. Okay, when J.J. Watt was 25 years old, that was in his. I'm just looking it up right now because I want to be accurate.
Sure.
When he was 25 years old, that was in his age 25 season. In his fourth season in the NFL, he had 20 and a half sacks. He was Defensive Player of the Year for the second time. And so I'm just saying, if J.J. Watt had walked into his owner's office, house, wherever, in 2014, and said, I want to be released or I want to be traded, they would have said, take a hike. We're not doing it. This is a J.J. Watt who now, as I said, has missed 32 games in the last 5 years due to injury, who's coming off a 5-sack season in 16 games, and is not what J.J. Watt was when he was 25 years old. That is what the difference here is.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.